Section 15 of the Battle of the Books. This LibriVox recording is in public domain. The Battle of the Books and Other Short Pieces by Jonathan Swift. Section 15. Stella's Birthday, March 13th, 1726. This day, whatever the fates decree, shall be kept with joy by me. This day, then, let us not be told that you are sick and I grown old, nor think on our approaching ills, and talk of spectacles and pills. Tomorrow will be time enough to hear such mortifying stuff. Yet since from reason may be brought a better and more pleasing thought, which can, in spite of all decays, support a few remaining days, from not the gravest of divines, except for one of some serious lines, although we can now form no more long schemes of life as heretofore, yet you, while time is running fast, can look with joy on what is past, with future happiness and pain a mere contrivance of the brain, as atheists argue to entice, and fit their proselytes for vice. The only comfort they propose, to have companions in their woes. Grant this the case, yet sure 'tis hard that virtue's styled its own reward, and by all sages understood to be the chief of human good, should acting die or leave behind some lasting pleasure in the mind, which by remembrance will assuage grief, sickness, poverty, and age, and strongly shoot a radiant dart to shine through life's declining part. Say, Stella, feel you no content, reflecting on a life well spent, your skilful hand employed to save despairing wretches from the grave, and then supporting with your store those whom you dragged from death before? So Providence on mortals waits, preserving what it first creates, your generous boldness to defend an innocent and absent friend, that courage which can make you just to merit humbled in the dust. The detestation you express for vice in all its glittering dress, that patience under to torturing pain, where stubborn stoics would complain. Must these like empty shadows pass, or forms reflected from a glass, or mere chimeras in the mind that fly and leave no marks behind? Does not the body thrive and grow by food of 20 years ago? And, had it not been still supplied, it must 1,000 times have died. Then, who with reason can maintain that no effects of food remain? And is not virtue in mankind the nutriment that feeds the mind, upheld by each good action past, and still continued by the last? Then, who with reason can pretend that all effects of virtue end? Believe me, Stella, when you show the true contempt for things below, nor prize you life from other ends, that merely to oblige your friends. Your former actions claim their part, and join to fortify your heart. For virtue in her daily race, like Janus, bears a double face. Look back with joy where she has gone, and therefore goes with courage on. She at your sickly couch will wait, and guide you to a better state. Oh, then, whatever heaven intends, take pity on your pitying friends, nor let your ills affect your mind to fancy they can be unkind. Me surely me you ought to spare, who gladly would your sufferings share, or give my scrap of life to you, and think it far beneath your due. You to whose care so oft I owe, that I am alive to tell you so. End of section 15. Read by Elijah Fisher.